Hello everyone, welcome to my ERP Programming course individual assignment. My name is Lim Hui Ying. Today I'll explain the ERP business processes at Protect Gear SDN BHD. First, let me introduce Protect Gear. Protect Gear is a manufacturer of safety equipment like helmets, gloves, and vests. As the construction industry grew, so did its demands. To improve efficiency and reduce errors, Protect Gear decided to implement an ERP system. This system also improved on-time delivery rates and protected the company's reputation. Now, I'll show how ERP has transformed daily work. First, let's talk about what ERP is. Enterprise Resource Planning, ERP, is a company-wide system that integrates sales, purchasing, inventory, manufacturing, finance, HR, and CRM on one data model, with updates in real time or near real time. It standardizes processes and lets every function work off the same source of truth. Here's how it works. Sales confirms an order and production sees it straight away. When materials arrive, inventory updates automatically. After shipment, finance issues the invoice. Because every module reads the same data, the flow runs end-to-end with no retyping. For Protect, that means steadier deliveries, clearer costing, and full traceability from raw materials to finished products. Now that we understand what ERP is, let's begin with Scenario 1, Strategic Planning.
Everyone, what's our demand forecast for this quarter?
Based on past sales, market growth, and safety rules on construction sites, we're expecting 2,000 units of the helmet.
The forecast flows into Sales AMP, Operations Planning. There they align sales targets, production plans, and capacity. When demand exceeds capacity, they respond early by investing in equipment, adding shifts, or bringing in staff. With the forecast in place, they move to Scenario 2, Demand Management.
Good news, there's an order from Penang for 500 helmets.
In Demand Management, they use ERP to combine the forecast of 2,000 units with actual customer orders like this one. This produces a demand plan that links strategic planning to detailed scheduling and becomes the input to the master production schedule. With the demand plan ready, they move to Scenario 3, Master Production Schedule.
Our master production schedule turns demand into a concrete build plan. Next month, we'll make 500 helmets per week to cover both forecasted and confirmed demand.
The master production schedule specifies what to build, how much, and when. It balances customer demand with available capacity. They use the bill of materials and routing to plan components. With the MPS approved, they move to Scenario 4, Material Requirements Planning.
ERP shows we need 1,000 kilograms of ABS for shells. We have 400 kilograms on hand. The system raised a purchase requisition for the remaining 600 kilograms and recommends our reliable supplier, Polytech Plastics.
MRP flags shortages early, generates purchase orders, and recommends suppliers based on lead time and performance. When goods arrive, inventory updates in real time and quality checks kick in.
The delivery has arrived. They scan lot numbers and post the goods receipt. Quality checks are in progress.
They record batch and lot for traceability. If results pass, the lots become available for production. If a lot fails, the system blocks the stock and creates a non-conformance record.
They receive the supplier invoice and perform a three-way match with the purchase order and the goods receipt. The quantities and price match, so the invoice is posted for payment.
The three-way match prevents overbilling and closes the loop on procurement data. With materials on hand and the plan set, they move to Scenario 5, Manufacturing Execution.
Raw materials have arrived. Production order number 1234 is released to produce 1,500 helmets. Operators have digital work instructions on their tablets.
ERP schedules tasks, checks machines and manpower, and tracks progress in real time. As each batch finishes, they post confirmations and update finished goods inventory through goods receipts.
They check the customer credit status. The order passes the credit limit and is released for delivery.
Finance performs a credit check before shipping. Once released, delivery proceeds. After goods issue, the system creates the billing document and accounts receivable. With the goods shipped, they move to Scenario 6, Order Settlement.
I received the helmets on time. The invoice was RM200,000 for 500 units, and I've already paid. Thanks, Protect team.
ERP closes the order-to-cash loop. Financial entries post automatically, costs are analyzed, and revenue is recognized. The process is clear and transparent from sales order to payment. In summary, ERP helps Protect Gear streamline the whole flow: strategic planning, set targets and capacity, demand management, combine forecast with real orders, master production scheduling, MPS, turn demand into a build plan, material requirements planning, MRP, raise requisitions and purchase orders on time, manufacturing execution, run the shop floor and post confirmations, order settlement, ship, invoice, and collect. Across the walkthrough you saw the same data move forward once, not many times. A forecast of 2,000 units, an order for 500, an MPS of 500 per week, MRP calculating ABS need of 1,000 kilograms with 400 kilograms on hand and a requisition for 600 kilograms, a production order for 1,500 units, and an invoice of RM200,000. No retyping. Each step informs the next. Here's what changed at Protect. They run short less often because MRP spots gaps early and even points them to the right suppliers. On the shop floor things move smoother, operators follow live work instructions on tablets and everyone can see status. Because planning and execution look at the same numbers, deliveries are more on time. Costing is clearer for each order and product because postings happen automatically. Traceability is end-to-end, from raw materials to finished products, which helps with audits and quality checks. Put together, they make fewer errors, avoid stockouts, deliver more reliably, and management finally gets a clear view of what is happening and what it costs. Customers feel the difference, and Protect stays competitive as demand grows. To close, here's what our first ERP cycle changed at Protect. On-time delivery improved from 89% to 97%, schedule adherence reached 95%, and inventory days fell by 12%. QA first-pass yield rose to 98%, supported by NCR analytics and dual sourcing.
The helmets arrived exactly when promised.
Well done, team. Thanks to ERP, we're shipping when we promise and spending less time firefighting.
That's the ERP walkthrough for Protect Gear SDN BHD.